Jared Cannonier versus RoboCop is happening today.
I think RoboCop's taking the dub.
I think Jared Cannonier is taking the dub.
Let's put it up to a debate.
Welcome back to Split Decision. Let's go. We're gonna have opening statements 1 minute each, go right into rebuttals 1 minute each, and then we'll have an open discussion and then close it out with some closing statements. Opening statement, I'll go first. Jared Cannonier is gonna defeat RoboCop. And let me tell you why, man. Let's get it out of the way. Yeah. Jared Cannonier is old. We get it. Old news. But he's not your average old fighter, man. He's 40 now. But he defeated Sean Strickland, former champ, and Vettori, a contender for many, many years, back-to-back when he was 37 and 38. So what were you going to say when he's 37 and 38? Was he too old then as well? Yeah, he just lost back-to-back to Imavov and Kyle Barallo. But I mean, anybody would. Izzy would. I mean, anyone could lose to those guys. Even with that, Jared Cannonier was winning on the judges' scorecards when he got finished by Imavov. So he was on his way to a decision win against Imavov just 2 years ago. I mean, what are we even talking about here? I mean, let's just take a look at how insane Cannonier's resume is. Kyle Barallo, Nasruddin Imavov, Marvin Vettori, Sean Strickland, Israel Adesanya, Derek Brunson, Kevin Gastelum, Robert Whittaker, Jack Hermanson, Anderson Silva, Dominic Reyes, Jan Blachowicz. This list doesn't end. This guy fights only the elite fighters. That concludes my opening statement, dude.
That is ridiculous, bro. That I cannot believe you're even taking the stance, dude. You're talking about a 40-year-old fighter on a 2-fight losing streak.
Has your opening statement started?
Yes, this is my opening statement. This is my opening statement. It's just that Gregory Rodrigues is just better. He's better, dude. Quoted from the Papa John's pizza guy, he's just better, dude. 32 years old versus a 40-year-old guy going over the hill. When's the last time we see a 40-year-old dude in the middleweight division make a run? Anderson Silva? No. He got knocked out like 6 times in a row, and it seems like Cannonier is going in the same direction, man. RoboCop is an up-and-comer, big-time fighter with power, with speed, with all the momentum behind him. And it seems like Cannonier is going in the opposite direction, man. Who cares about the competition? Who cares about who Cannonier has fought? He's been in the UFC for like 10 years. Obviously, he's gonna fight all these guys, man. At the end of the day, RoboCop is an up-and-coming guy. Obviously, he's gonna be fighting some lower-level competition, and he's kicking their ass, dude. It's not even been close. 3-fight win streak. This is just blasphemous, dude. This is blasphemous, man. What do you got, bro? What do you got?
I mean, pretty weak opening statement, man. Pretty weak opening statement. I'm gonna come in with my rebuttal here. Your opening statement started with quoting the Papa John's guy.
Yeah.
And I just don't
Because he's right.
I just don't think that is a valid form of argument here. Okay, the only thing that I could really talk about here is, can a 40-year-old make a run in the UFC? We're not talking about Jared Cannonier making a run. I don't think he's gonna go out there, beat RoboCop, and then finish Barallo, Imavov, Strickland, and then get his title shot. All right? I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I just think he's better than RoboCop. I think RoboCop is just not that good. You mentioned how RoboCop is an up-and-comer. He has all this momentum. Yeah, it's the dude is fighting Brad Tavares and Christian Leroy Duncan. Like, these are not the top of the division. He's not fighting the likes of a Hermanson. He's not fighting the likes of a Vettori, Imavov, Barallo. The competition is just way weaker. If you gave Jared Cannonier RoboCop's fighting schedule, he'd be an undefeated fighter. So all this momentum, all this BS, that does not matter. It's all about the strength of schedule. You say Cannonier's been in the UFC for 10 years. Oh, of course he's gonna fight some good guys. Some good guys. He's fought every best guy in the middleweight division. 3-fight win streak doesn't matter when you're fighting cans.
That was the toughest minute I've had to sit through my entire life, dude. I just cannot believe the garbage that came out of your mouth, man. I just wanted to take some Windex, put it in my ears, and just, oh my God, dude, that was ridiculous, bro. I cannot believe you're defending a 40-year-old fighter over the hill, bro. Let's get this straight. Cannonier's 40, RoboCop's 32. When there's a minimum 5-year age difference between opponents, younger fighter wins 63% of the time. 63% of the time, man. And you're talking about a freaking Jared Cannonier. He's been knocked out recently, bro. He's lost 2 in a row, dude. We're talking about stylistically as well, right? RoboCop has the advantage on the ground as well. He averages nearly 3 takedowns per fight. Jared Cannonier, 0.4 takedowns per fight. Even if he wanted to shoot for a takedown, he couldn't get it on RoboCop, man. RoboCop's gonna dominate the pace of the fight. He's gonna dominate where this fight goes. Not to mention, bro, Cannonier being 40 years old, man, this guy has so much wear and tear on his face, on his chin. The dude almost got knocked out by Robert Whittaker. You got rocked by Vettori a couple times, man. Let's get this straight as well, dude. Cannonier has no chin. RoboCop has extreme knockout power. I think this fight is gonna be an early knockout for RoboCop here, dude. Let's look at these opponents, right? You talking about opponents, you talk about strength of schedule, all this BS, man. Cannonier only wins against opponents with no power. The likes of Strickland, Vettori, Jack Hermanson, pillow hands, all of them pillow hands, man. You kidding me? You talking about his losses? Look at his losses here. Kyle Burallo, Nasruddin Imavov. Those guys have freaking bricks for hands. You're talking about a RoboCop who averages nearly 6 significant strikes a minute. He's gonna be pushing the pressure. Cannonier cannot handle this. He's old. He's gonna not have the same kind of reflexes that he used to have, man. RoboCop is gonna destroy Cannonier.
You were trying to convince yourself there towards the end. I mean, I don't even feel like you believe what you're saying. We're gonna hop into open discussion, so we'll go back and forth here. You keep mentioning Cannonier's age, and I just want to push that off to the side. You keep.
You can't.
You
can't push it off to the side.
At the top of this debate, like that's the only thing that matters. The first thing that goes with age, we know this. Fighters have said this, is speed, not power. Power always stays. Chuck Liddell could come back and he still have the same power. It's the speed, it's the reaction time. Cannonier was never a speed guy. He was always the picking the shots guy, that more damaging, significant strikes in a round that swings the decisions his way. That's always been his game plan, and it's gonna be the same, bro.
It's not the only thing that goes with age. Also, the chin. The chin goes with age as well. You think, tell me, bro, you think, yes or no, you think that Cannonier can take a straight uppercut to the face, full power, and not get knocked out by RoboCop?
Nobody can.
Exactly.
Nobody can.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, but listen, you're talking about, I don't know where this notion but I don't know why you think Cannonier has a bad chin. Let's take a look. He got knocked out by Imavov. That's 1 KO loss. And then the last time he had a KO loss was in 2018.
It's not.
And he's had like 10 fights.
It's not just about the end result. It's about the process throughout the result. If you watch the Vettori fight, he almost got knocked out in the first round, dude.
Yeah.
And Vettori's not known for having power,
Yeah,
dude.
but guess what he did? He went on to win that fight. He's getting wobbly. He's getting hurt. That just proves that he has a chin.
No.
He's getting hit, but he's not getting finished.
Whittaker fight. If that lasted another 20 seconds, he would have been knocked out,
You're
dude.
cherry-picking losses here. I mean, I could bring out the Bruno Ferreira loss. Knockout in the first round.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen in MMA, bro. Bruno Ferreira has hands,
It
dude.
just looks...
He's strength.
I mean, if you take a look at RoboCop's record here, I mean, yeah, he's going and finishing guys and getting finished. Like, his game plan, to be at the top of the UFC rankings, you gotta be able to be just more than a knockout artist. You gotta be able to survive tough fights against tough guys. When these knockout guys usually go against a decision guy, the decision guy always wins.
John's note says Gregory's wins are... Let me ask you this.
Stop looking at my notes.
Stop
looking at my notes.
Are 5 consecutive KO wins... Guys, are you kidding me? Everyone in the UFC has to fight low-level competition to get to the top. That's the nature of the game. Everyone has to fight people that aren't as good to get to the top. You can't just say that, oh, this guy's fought Jack Hermanson, this guy's fought Sean Strickland. Literally, every fighter. Israel Adesanya had to fight low-level competition to get to the top. So did Robert Whittaker. Everyone did.
That's just why you can't compare it. Like, you can't be like, he has 3 wins back to back to back. It's like, yeah, but it's a different strength of schedule. Jared Cannonier would also have 3 wins. And I don't think he would have got knocked out by Bruno, to be honest with you. Closing statements. I'll let you go first.
I don't even think I need a closing statement. I mean, the fight, it's clear. It's clear, bro. Guys, he's nearly a minus 300 favorite in Vegas. Vegas agrees with me. I'm sure 99% of you guys agree with me. You're talking about Jared Cannonier, some guy who's looking totally compared to someone like a RoboCop who's been on an absolute tear, looks absolutely invincible, dude. KO power. Cannonier has not faced someone with this kind of KO power, and I think this is gonna be an early knockout for RoboCop. It's gonna be an early night of the office. Cannonier has not been looking good this past 2 fights. RoboCop gonna get this win, gonna get a next top 5 victory coming up here soon, and he's gonna be fighting for the belt here in 2025 or 2026.
Okay, so
let's go. Let's go.
You're a madman.
I love RoboCop,
man. First of all, if that was an indication of how crazy this man is, he just said RoboCop's coming for the belt. Age is not a factor for Cannonier. He has proven time and time again that he can outlast Father Time. Maybe he won't in the next 2 years. Maybe he won't in the next 5 years. But right now, age is not a factor. His only losses since Israel Adesanya come from the 2 biggest contenders in the sport. And he nearly beat Imavov. Let's not forget, he nearly beat Imavov. Imavov got a lucky knockout. Everybody knows that. He's still at the top of the sport. Don't let the recency bias fool you. Don't let it fool you. Top it off. The dude is in absolute fantastic shape. I mean, take a look at this guy, man. If you ever thought age was a factor, the dude is absolutely chiseled. If he wasn't on something, I'd be suspicious. The dude is in great shape, so.
Can't deny that, honestly. This guy's chiseled as hell, dude.
I mean, same with RoboCop. RoboCop looks great as well.
First thing we've agreed on all day.
That was split decision. What do you guys think? Leave in the comments below. Do you guys side with Daniel or do you guys side with me?
Give us your picks. What's gonna go down at UFC Vegas 102?
We'll find out who's right in about a couple hours here. But
Yes, sir. Peace.